Let's go to the biological desert in the ocean, defined as the warm tropical ocean, where productivity is low except for a few sparse locations. Productivity is low in tropical waters due to year-round stratification, causing a lack of upwelling zones. This gives waters near the equator its clear crystal blue color, as opposed to its greener color found in zones of high biological productivity. One of those few locations where productivity and biodiversity is high is the coastal coral reef system, which happens to be among some of the most productive ecosystems on Earth. There are several interactions, both biotic-biotic and biotic-abiotic, that allow for this ecosystem to thrive. To start us off, let's take a look at the coral polyp's mutualistic friend, the zooxanthellae, a photosynthetic dinoflagellate adapted to live within the inner of the polyp's two layers. In this relationship, the polyp supplies zooxanthellae with needed CO2 and nutrients such as ammonia through metabolic waste and provides protection from predators and harmful UV radiation by secreting a sunscreen-like substance. The waste supplies taken in by the zooxanthellae are converted to food via photosynthesis, and some of that food is shared with the polyp. Zooxanthellae also increase the pH of the surrounding water, which allows for more calcium carbonate secretion by the polyp, used for reef building and expansion. Through the process of coevolution, we see the corals and algae have developed several adaptations to mutually coexist with each other. This may seem like a closed circuit allowing for this ecosystem to thrive. However, polyps require a sort of Goldilocks zone of specific abiotic factors to function. Reef temperatures are very sensitive, requiring between 23 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, and if they were to go above that threshold, the zooxanthellae will be expelled from the coral tissues in a process called coral bleaching, leaving the polyps without a source of food. They also require shallow, well-lit waters for photosynthesis to occur. Finally, an external supply of nutrients not provided by the zooxanthellae are required for reef building. Coral suspension feed on tissue particles brought in by water currents. However, if these currents are too strong, such as currents produced by storms, polyp structures will be damaged. When this Goldilocks zone is met, reefs become biological magnets, attracting a diverse number of invertebrate and fish species that find sanctity in the provided ecological niches, further enriching the coral ecosystem with nutrients and creating a thriving aquatic habitat. Through the guiding principle of two-eyed seeing, we can combine the mechanisms observed in this mutualistic relationship and the traditional views of respecting the land to understand the fragility and importance of this ecosystem, so we may strive to protect it.